Hello, everybody. It's me, Scooter, and you're probably wanting to know what the hell happened in the second round that made the Marbles win. And we're going to tell you a lot of BS, a lot of bullshit happened after the show went off. Like, there was a bunch of calls made figuring out why didn't you not want to race the other marbles? Why did you do what you did? And we're going to explain to you what led up to us doing what we did during the finals because people were raising hell. Their sponsors were calling me saying, "Hey, the marbles were supposed to raise. All the marbles should have raised. There ain't no reason for what you did." And so I was like, "Okay, we're gonna have to explain this." Let me explain what happened. Okay, the Hot Wheels was down to one car, right? And what happened was, as we were drawing the cars, we wasn't looking to see if we were just grabbing. We didn't look, we were grabbing, and the marbles all fell to the bottom like they wanted to. Well, what happened was when we got down to our last car, the only way the Hot Wheels could have won is unless that car would have went and beat every one of them, which we knew this was not going to happen. And and me and Amber talked about this periodically that hey, this might happen. We need to be prepared because I'm not going to sit here and want to race every fucking marble. And I was like, and then that other marble, he's like, I don't want to leave lane five. I want to stay in lane five. And I was like, well, the rules say when you win, you go to lane four. And he says, well, I'm not wanting to go to lane four because if I go to lane four, I'll lose to whoever my next opponent is because this lane five is a lot quicker than lane four. And I said, not all the time. So next season, our next racing season, race until you lose, a rule has been changed. You can be put in either lane. It won't be, oh, you win. You can have the option to stay in the lane that you won in, or you can go to lane four. And I think we're gonna enforce that rule because a lot of BS came out of it. The marble said, "I'm gonna stay in lane five, and I am gonna beat all these other little marbles." And I said, wait a minute. I said, if that's what you're gonna do, then we shouldn't even continue racing because you're gonna beat all the small ones, and then that'll be a waste of time, you know. And that's exactly what I tried to explain to them. The people in the box, they said, hey, you know, they said, if you're probably right about us not winning. The marbles in the boxes, I already said, hey, y'all small ones are going to keep racing and racing, and it's going to be the same outcome. You're going to win, right? And you're going to be racing, but you're going to get against somebody else, and they're going to beat you. And I said, that's what y'all have been doing all day. Or some of y'all will come off that blue curve and start spinning and lose your momentum, and the other person will beat you. I said, eventually, what it was they were just trying to get as much airtime as possible. That's all it was. That's what the whole thing was about. They wanted their time in the spotlight because they actually beat the Hot Wheels in one round. And eventually, I gave Amber the sign. I said, hey, call their people and tell them what is going on here and see if they can't get the marbles just to elect two big marbles to race against let these two big marbles race against each other and let that be the winner of round two because if the small ones win, they're not going to have a shitty chance in hell of beating the Hot Wheels on this track. I said the big ones might have a chance. Very little though. So so Amber was calling them, explaining to the people on the marble side, their people that, hey, the marbles have won. I said, we're trying to convince the little small marbles just to pick two. There's two big marbles, let them race, and then let that be the winner of the round. And then when it comes to the finale, you might have a chance of winning the whole thing. But the small marbles, wanted to keep racing. Now, the one that was in the blue bucket that hasn't raced, we explained to them what was going on, that they've already won the round 2 championship. There was no point in them going on and racing. Just save whatever engine or whatever they run off of down the track for round 3. So the ones that haven't raced said, hey, that makes sense to us. Why race if we don't have to? I mean, if we won the round, what's the point? And that's, they won. I said, all y'all got to do is tell us which marble you want to race or which 2 you think are going to be the best to race against, and then we'll race them, and then whoever wins will be the champion of round 2 for the marbles. And the ones in the barrel, they understood it. The blue ones, they said, hey, we got the drag race, and we're probably going to get our asses drug in that. I said, well, it's a good possibility. But you got to understand, I'm trying to work with you, and y'all don't want to work with us. I mean, we're trying to make everything fair. Last season, you got your asses kicked, and now you're coming back and you're trying to win, but people ain't going to respect you if you don't play fair, And finally, it got weird, y'all. It really did. Finally, the guys that haven't raced yet said, well, dump us into the loser box, because if, like you're saying, we've already won. I said, and the small ones were like, we'd rather you just dump us in the barrel and we'll just go on our way. And then I don't know why those other guys just don't let those 2 big marbles race it out, because it was a big green marble was on lane 5. He says, I'm not moving out of this lane. I'm going to stay here and I'm going to keep racing all these small ones. And I said, well, you'll beat all of them, because they're not heavy as you, and you'll go flying around the curve, and half of them will probably go flying off the track or God knows what, or they won't hardly make it. You'll beat every one of them. And he said, yeah. So when the marbles in the blue box heard that, they said, hey, we don't want no part in that. Just pour us in there. We're done. We'll save our whatever we use to keep our marbles going for the drag race. So I poured them in there. Then we had the ones on the table, and they said that they feel like they should have that on the marble. I said, no, y'all won the event. Just pick somebody that you think that will make it to the second round, that will make a good second round champion, and save your engines. Save your motor, save whatever it is that makes these damn things run, and save them for the third round, because you still got the drag race, and you got jumping, and you have got a great chance of winning the jumping more than anybody. I mean, you're going to be flying off that damn thing. You're going to go flying, and you're going to hit that ramp, and your ass is going to go. And all you got to do is go underneath the finish line. It ain't nothing like last year where you had to hit the sensor. No, that route is gone. All you got to do is go on the finish line. If you hit the 1 or 6 thing, then yeah, you go to the finals automatically in that round, in the jumping round. If you don't hit it, you go in the loser's bucket. That's it. I mean, you're a damn fool. I mean, y'all should be thinking ahead instead of being, worrying about getting your 15 minutes of fame. So I was talking, Amber was behind the scenes working all that out, and finally somebody said, hey, listen, just let the 2 big marbles go at it. Whoever wins, let that be your final. And that's what it came down to. And then, like I said, Amber had to deal with the sponsors. They were mad. I said, listen, there's green, red, and some other damn color small marble, okay? And then we got those little silver ones. I said, they do not have a chance in hell of beating the Hot Wheels. in the drag strip race. In the drag race, they're going to get their ass dragged. I said, that little blue curve is no longer down there. And I said, they are going to get their ass dragged. And I said, I see them maybe winning. I saw them winning the second round. And there's some chance that they might win the fourth round. But I swear to God, I wouldn't hold my breath on it. And so the marbles, by some miracle of God, or Satan, or Buddha, or whoever you want to say, helped the marbles pretty much win this one. And that's why the marbles are second round winners. I'm telling you, y'all, their first seasons they got their butt kicked. And the last event, they got their butt kicked. But they actually won a round. And this caught all the Hot Wheel drivers off guard. And they said, hey, after they all lost, they said, hey, we got to go and have a meeting about this. This was serious. We got our ass kicked. It is not happening again. We're going to have a meeting right now. And they went and had a meeting. I couldn't tell you what it was about. I don't know. But the Hot Wheels did not take too friendly to losing a round. Because that hurt. And I don't know what was said. Allison, Amber, and Kimberly were not allowed inside because it was a pretty heated discussion. And like I told them, it ain't my fault. I just reach in there, I grab one, boom, boom. And that's what I did. I said, I cannot help it that all the marbles, as I was pulling you guys, fell. I said, I told you it's a good possibility that could happen, and the last Hot Wheel would have to beat them all. And I said that probably is not going to happen because y'all wreck when y'all come around that curve. I said when you're going into that curve, you slow down. When you're about out of it, you hit the gas and you hit that straightaway, and they would not listen. So that's how the marbles won. And it's sad, yes. About as sad as me getting caught in, about as sad as my at work wife coming and waking me up at 7 something this morning to come into work. That's about how sad it was. And it's crazy. It really is, y'all. I was just surprised as you was. I was shocked that the marbles won. And then the thing that shocked me was their sponsors called me and said, hey, what's going on? Why didn't all the marbles race? I said, hey, listen, the marbles won. I said, they won it when that damn Hot Wheels wrecked going around that damn blue curve. I said, and they wanted to keep racing to see, I said, I'm not racing 200 fucking marbles. I said, because there was two big ones, and that one big one, he got on lane 5, like I said, and he was not moving. And that's when we said, okay, from now on, when you race until you lose, it doesn't matter which lane you want to be in. You can be boom, 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 boom. If you want to be in 5, we'll put you in 5. If you want to be in 4, we can be in 4. Whichever lane you went on, that's the one we're going to keep you in until you lose. So it is what it is, but that won't be until next season. That's those rules, the rules that we are making are getting changed into next season. They'll go into effect next season. Not this season, next season. That and the jumping that's gonna be now you're probably thinking, Scooter, what are the marbles' chances of winning this drag race? Absolutely none. The reason why the marbles was able to win the racetrack race until you lose is because of the curve. Well, guess what? The curve ain't there anymore, and the marbles, they're not gonna have a chance of hell of winning unless the car is wrecked, and that, my friend, is not even remotely a possibility now. I'm going to tell you something. When they come off this hill, look, let me show you. We got it ready. I hope you can see it. It goes like that. It goes, no, 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 no. You can see we moved the gas station. We'll have the camera set up right there. And that's it. I mean, that's it. I mean, I hope you saw it, but yeah, it's ready. We're gonna start racing Thursday. Yeah, we're gonna have the we're gonna start our drag race, and it's marbles. I hope they're ready. I hope they're ready for that ass dragging they're gonna get. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know what happened, but I guarantee you some ass chewing happened at that meeting. I don't know, but I bet you the Hot Wheels are going to be taking the marbles a lot more serious. Because, like I said, they got a blue card, they got a marble. If the marbles win another event, that could be deadly. If they win the next two, it could completely crush the Hot Wheels. But we're going to do something a little different this final. We're going to put 4 lanes. That's right. We're going to do 4 lanes. We're going to put 4 lanes down. We got 2. We're going to do 2 more. And we'll race all 4 at the same time. Whoever gets 10 wins first wins. And wins the Alabama Backyard Racing Championship. And we'll be giving that vehicle or marble away. I don't know if it's going to be a marble or not, but we'll put A, B, R 2 on it. That means our second championship winner. And what was it? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Triple X was going to get a picture made. He's printing it out. Let me show you which one it is. Hang on. He went to CVS and their computer shit wasn't working, so he said when he gets off work, he's going to go to Walmart when he gets home tomorrow. When he gets off of his job, he's going to go and get one made at Walmart. Let me see here. You remember this one? He's going to go to Walmart and get that printed out in an 8x10, I think he said. And he's going to put some glue on it, stick it to a piece of cardboard, and he's going to sign Triple X on it and put Alabama Backyard Wrestling on it. And he said we can give it away to somebody. But he said he's going to have to do it when he gets off. So I was like, okay, that would be a great giveaway. So when you see this giveaway, y'all, you're going to want to leave a comment because it's a Triple X autograph. And this is him after he won the Alabama Backyard Wrestling Championship. And like I said, next pay-per-view's coming up. And we made a video of us showing us cleaning the pipes. It had a lot of stuffings on it. And it was just horrible. I think we would have just been better off buying another pipe and just redoing the hose, but we didn't feel like doing that, so we just put the labor of just cleaning it. But yeah, y'all, tomorrow our drag racing starts, and like I said, we did some test tracks, and it's doing okay. But like I said, our final, we're going to be racing all 4, and we're going to put them all in the same lane. We'll shoot them down, and whoever gets 10 wins first wins. And like I said, that's going to be something, y'all. I can't wait. But the jumping event is going to be awesome. I love jumping because not only will it be the Hot Wheels, the marbles, but it'll also be the monster truck. And we're still looking. We got to go tomorrow also and look for more of those NASCAR cars. We're going to go and see if we can find some of those. And if we can, we're going to buy a shitload of them. And we'll mix them in with the Hot Wheels. So we are looking, y'all. We're gonna go to Target tomorrow. It's just been one thing after another. But anyway, y'all, Amber, Kimberly, and Allison took care of all that baloney with the Marvel people and the supporters. We told them what happened. They understood. After it was all said and done, they said, "That's crazy." And I said, "Hey, it is what it is. I mean, you're trying to make a name for yourself in Alabama backyard racing. You got to do whatever it takes, but you do not need to take it to the extreme like they did." And that's what we explained to them. I said, "Hey, you had to win. You know, we gave you two options what to do, and they finally did it." But yeah, their people said that they're gonna have a talk with the Marbles and let them know that they need to. Anything that we tell you to do, we're doing it for a reason. And you might not understand the reason at the time, but we do. Like I said, we got a couple of months because we explained to everybody this drag racing is gonna take days, and we're trying to get into it before it gets too bad. Like this is gonna take days, y'all. I mean, it's gonna take like 4 or 5 days easily before we get down to one car because we're only doing hour-long videos. That's it. And it's going to probably take us maybe 1-2 weeks because we're only going to make the videos like an hour long, an hour and 30 minutes long. And, but yeah, y'all, all we can say is congratulations to the Marbles. They won the second round. Will they win the final round? I don't see it happening, but I could be wrong. Anything's possible in Alabama backyard wrestling. But the thing that helped the Marbles win was the fact that there was a blue curve and sometimes the cars wreck. Well, guess what? They can't wreck now. As you can see, we got 2 lanes. And like I said, we're gonna make it a 4-lane in the final. And we're gonna put tape labeling where everybody goes. But 10 wins, the first person to get 10 wins is the winner of the final. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, y'all, this day was definitely an upset. Like I said, the Marbles fought this out. They did some planning, and they can show that they can be deadly when they want to be. But yeah, they're not gonna be as deadly as you think come this next event. And yeah, the jumping, yeah, they're gonna bring their A game again, and they're gonna have to fly and hit that. What we're gonna do is, I'm gonna go and get a swim pool noodle, and we're gonna put it on the back of the table. We're going to get a swim pool noodle or some kind of insulation, and we're going to cut it, and we're going to stick it on the end of that table. We're going to cut it off, and then that'll keep the Marbles from going off the table. We're going to get a 1-inch one. We're going to take it. We're going to stick it on the table. We're going to cut the excess off, and we're going to be done with it. That way, nobody will go running off the table. That's another thing we're going to do. But like I said, we got a while before we have to worry about that. And, yeah, I just wanted to give you an update on what happened. And, you know, a lot of people may not have understood why we did what we did, and we're just trying to explain it to you. Because it was very controversial, and, even Amber, Allison, and Kimberly said it was. And I said, well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the other Marbles understood, but there was some Marbles that still wanted to race, you know, to get a feel for the track. I said, hey, you've been in 1 round already. This is your 2nd round. I said, the track doesn't change. I said, the only thing that's changing is that you're going straight. I said, push the damn throttle down and go. We got a pair of underwear down there that's going to stop you from hitting the wall. Now, the jumping event, yeah, we're going to have something to keep those marbles from going. And like I said, we don't know. Like I said, we're just gonna put the marble. We're gonna put the thing back all the way to the wall, and we're gonna start launching them. And that's how we're gonna eliminate a lot of people the first round. We're not gonna move it back, and back. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna put it at a certain distance, like it is right now, and you're just gonna have to clear it, baby. And that's all there is to it in the jumping. And we have already told them that you're gonna have to make the distance. And I don't know if they're happy about it. And I could really care less if they were. And I'm not losing sleep over it. I'm really not. I'm gonna I could care less. That's how it's going. They're gonna get on there and they're gonna ramp it, and you gotta go under the finish line. And like I said, if you hit the 1 or 6 paddle, then you go on to the finals. But here's the thing. I don't see any of the marbles doing that. I can see maybe the monster trucks we're going to have to boost it up because of the monster. Well, we might have to get our boosters and boost it up with the monster trucks if I can find them. I think I know where they're at. But yeah, that's what we're going to have to do, y'all. And I know what you're thinking, Scooter. It sucks. I know. I agree. The marbles just got lucky in round 2. Round 3, they won't be so lucky. I can promise you that, because the Hot Wheels are going to be dragging their ass. And they can sit there and say, oh, we won, blah, 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 and brag about it until the cows come home. That's fine, you know. You know, it is what it is. They got very lucky and they won. And y'all, occasionally a cow is gonna, you know, a dog sees its butt every once in a while, and that's all I can say for the marbles. They got lucky and they won, and yeah, I think that they might get lucky and they might win some more, but I don't really know. We'll just have to wait and see, y'all. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow, be ready, because when I get in at 4, we're going to be out here. We're going to start drag racing. We're going to take the marbles. We're going to put them on the seat, and then I'll just reach in there and grab them. And they're going to go. And the marbles are going to get a real reality check, because we're going to have our little finish line on. And you got to hit that paddle to make them go off. And but yeah, it's gonna be something. It really is. I can't wait. Now you're probably thinking, Scooter, this pay-per-view you're saying you're having, is this gonna be the last pay-per-view? Honestly, we hope it ain't. But the way it's looking, it could be. Are we buying more stuffed animals? We are trying to find some. We're always looking to buy new stuffed animals, or if we can find some. It's really hard to find stuffed animals, y'all. We go to Target, we go to Walmart, we go anywhere where we think that they have stuffed animals, but they're just really hard to find. You pretty much have to go online. Did we get in trouble for burning Jesus? Well, no, thankfully we did not. Thank you, God, we didn't. Not yet anyway. Only, I think, 56 people have seen that video. So be sure that you share, like, and comment on that video. Please share that video. Thankfully, nobody got seriously hurt except for Jesus and the weasel. Good riddance to them. But yeah, everybody, we're gonna wrap this video up. We just wanted to give you an update on round 2, and like I said, round 1 was, it is what it is. I mean, the blue cars beat the marbles, but the marbles came back in the second round and won. It was a little controversial, yes, but it is what it is. And I don't think we're going to be having no more problems out of the marbles after today. But like I said, if they win the drag race, that will be, well, let's just say it won't be good for the Hot Wheels if they lose. And Scooter, what if the marbles win the jumping and the drag racing? Well, that could be well. The thing is, in the drag racing, we're going to be just grabbing whatever. So marbles might have to race marbles, and Hot Wheels might have to race Hot Wheels. But in the end, every Hot Wheel can make it down to that thing. And if they can't, then they're not racing. That's just all there is to it. Like if we go in there and they won't freely move, in the bucket they go. In the loser's bucket they go. We're not wasting our time with any cars that can't make it to the finish line. If we feel like you can't make it to the finish line, guess what? You're not going to even go down the track. And that's just how we're going to do it. And we've already notified everybody. When they were going in the meeting, Amberly snuck in there a few minutes and said, hey, this next race is big. I said, if you can't make it down the track, you're not going. You can't do it. Now, in the jumping, anybody can do it. We're not going to even care. If you want the monster trucks, now that's going to be fun. But yeah, y'all. That's all we got for you today. And yes, I was severely shocked by the outcome of round 2. And we're hoping round 3 is not a repeat. And we're hoping round 4 won't be a repeat. But if it is, then it is. It is what it is. And on that bombshell, good night.